My name is Bubba Washington. I'm 25 years old, and I made music for a long time. Like, it got to the point where I was going on tours and stuff like that. But that's my life kind of took a different path. Right now, I'm going back to school. Um, just trying to get stuff together, man.
So, okay, this is perfect. This question ain't got nothing to do with suicide. I'm asking everybody, but
Yeah.
you gotta do the same way. You look fine,
Mhm.
but what war are you fighting that the youth doesn't know about?
I mean, I know it's not really about sickle cell, but I mean that's probably like the biggest thing that like people haven't known about, especially like when I'm doing shows and I'm on stage, jumping around, doing a lot, and then a lot of people don't really see the aftermath of that when I'm in the hospital for a week because I was just on stage doing too much, or like just kind of like navigating life and trying to figure myself out. For the longest, I didn't even know that this was something that other people had, if that makes sense. So for the longest, like I always kind of kept it hidden. I didn't want people to look at me as weak. I didn't want people to judge me or look at me like any different from a regular person. So, I just always kind of kept that to myself. I'm more outgoing with it now, but even besides that, I've dealt a lot with a lot of personal things. My cousin had SC, he just passed maybe like 2 months ago. That's something I've been dealing with that a lot of people don't really see or know about. He was 27 when he passed. He was on dialysis since 25, but like we grew up together. Like that was one of my closest cousins. And, just to see how it's not only affected me, but the people around me, my brother got it, my mama got it. Um, so it's just, I don't know. A lot of people don't really see that kind of stuff.
And what got you over the edge to like actually start talking about it and being vocal about it?
Shame almost to pride, if that makes sense. As I got older, I realized like a lot of people can't go through the stuff that we've been through. A lot of people, they went through the stuff, half the stuff we went through wouldn't probably even be here anymore. Like realize it makes me stronger, and I don't look at it as it makes me weak anymore. And I embrace it. And a lot of that came from meeting the community, knowing that I'm not the only person with it, knowing that I'm not alone and that I'm not, weird or odd for having this disease. It's people that's just like me with the same disease that I got. Like I even told you, people don't, Jay Snow behind the camera. I used to watch Jay Snow as a kid, like one of the first YouTubers I ever watched. I never knew that he had sickle cell, and that's not something that like I said, it's just only me. But now I'm meeting people and I'm realizing that more people got it, and it's bringing me out my shell. I was talking to Demetrius last night, like, I want to be more comfortable about speaking about my disease and my music and putting it out to the world more. And, all that, it takes time, but I'm trying to break out my shell.
Doing it, bro. You're doing it.
Trying,
Last question.
for sure.
So, what do you have to offer or say to the world to help create more space for you in it?
You've been hearing this all your life. Treat people how you want to be treated, man. I believe that very strongly. Like even me, I'm the type of person like if I see homeless man on the street, I'll sit down and have a conversation with him 5-10 minutes. Like, it don't even got to be about money, but just treating somebody else like a human being, because everybody goes through stuff. Whether you're going through the same thing I'm going through or not, we all go through stuff. So we can all relate to each other in a way. But I feel like people that are not as educated, it's harder for them to understand. So another thing will probably just be awareness, man. Us as warriors, we have to really do a good job about putting awareness out there, educating our friends and family. It starts with the people around us, and they can educate the people that are around them. So it's not like one grand scheme that I can just say that would open up space for us, but I feel like it starts with the little things. Like just showing love to one another, trying to be understanding and educating people. That's it.